Welcome back to Mythstory and Legends. Today, we turn our gaze to one of the most radiant and versatile gods of Greek mythology, Apollo, the god of the sun, music, poetry, prophecy, and healing. Apollo's influence was profound and widespread, reaching into every aspect of ancient Greek life and culture. His stories are filled with triumphs, tragedies, and transformations that reflect the complexities of both the divine and mortal worlds. Join us as we explore the fascinating tales and origins of this multifaceted deity, whose legacy continues to shine brightly in the annals of mythology and beyond. Prepare to embark on a journey through time as we uncover the myths, the mysteries, and the marvels of Apollo, the bringer of light and harmony. Apollo's story begins with his divine parents, Zeus, the omnipotent king of the gods, and Leto, a graceful Titaness. Their union, however, was met with fierce opposition from Hera, Zeus's jealous wife. In her wrath, Hera decreed that Leto could not give birth on any land under the sun. Desperate and in labor, Leto wandered the world until she found refuge on the floating island of Delos, a place not anchored to the earth and thus exempt from Hera's curse. There, amid the gentle waves and swaying palm trees, Leto gave birth to twins, Artemis, the goddess of the hunt, and Apollo, destined to become one of the most revered and powerful gods of Olympus. This miraculous birth on Delos marked the beginning of Apollo's illustrious journey, setting the stage for his future triumphs and tribulations. One of the first feats that established Apollo's greatness was his victory over the fearsome serpent Python. Python, a monstrous dragon born of Gaia, terrorized the people living near Delphi, spreading fear and destruction. Determined to bring peace and order, the young and valiant Apollo confronted the beast. Armed with his golden bow and silver arrows, gifts from his father Zeus, Apollo engaged in a fierce battle. With unmatched skill and divine strength, he slew Python, liberating Delphi from its reign of terror. This heroic act not only secured Apollo's place as a powerful god, but also established Delphi as a sacred site dedicated to his worship. The Oracle of Delphi, where the Pythia, Apollo's priestess, delivered cryptic prophecies, became one of the most important religious centers in the ancient world, symbolizing Apollo's dominion over prophecy and his protective role. Apollo is perhaps best known for his unparalleled mastery of the lyre, an instrument of divine music and harmony. According to myth, the lyre was a gift from Hermes, Apollo's cunning half-brother, who crafted it from a tortoise shell. The music of Apollo was so enchanting that it could soothe the fiercest of beasts, bring peace to warring factions, and even make the inanimate world dance in joy. Apollo's talent and passion for music earned him the title of the god of music and the arts. He was often depicted surrounded by the Muses, the 9 goddesses of artistic inspiration, who were his companions and collaborators. Together, they presided over the realms of music, poetry, and all creative endeavors, fostering a golden age of culture and creativity among mortals and immortals alike. Apollo's influence on the arts remains a testament to his enduring legacy as a patron of beauty and enlightenment. Not all of Apollo's tales are of triumph and celebration. One of the most poignant stories in his mythology is his unrequited love for the nymph Daphne. Struck by Eros's golden arrow of love, Apollo became infatuated with Daphne, whose beauty was unparalleled. However, Daphne had been struck by Eros's leaden arrow, instilling in her a deep aversion to love. As Apollo pursued her with fervent passion, Daphne fled, desperate to maintain her freedom and chastity. In a final plea to escape Apollo's relentless pursuit, Daphne called upon her father, the river god Peneus, for salvation. Answering her prayers, Peneus transformed Daphne into a laurel tree, her slender form encased in bark, her hair turning into leaves. Heartbroken yet respectful of her wishes, Apollo honored Daphne by making the laurel his sacred tree, a symbol of his enduring love and sorrow, and a reminder of the complexities of desire and loss. Another tragic love story in Apollo's life is that of Hyacinth, a beautiful Spartan youth who captured the god's heart. Apollo and Hyacinth shared a deep bond of friendship and affection, spending their days in joyous companionship. One fateful day, while engaging in a friendly game of discus, Apollo accidentally struck Hyacinth with a discus, inflicting a fatal wound. As Hyacinth lay dying in Apollo's arms, the god's heart was shattered with grief and remorse, desperate to preserve Hyacinth's memory. Apollo transformed his spilled blood into a delicate flower, the hyacinth. The petals of this flower, marked with the letters AI, a cry of lament, served as a perpetual reminder of Apollo's sorrow and the fragility of life and love. This tale of Hyacinth underscores the themes of loss and the everlasting impact of those we cherish, even in their absence. Apollo also played a significant role in the epic saga of the Trojan War, siding with the city of Troy and its defenders. His involvement in the war showcased his divine power and influence over mortal affairs. One of Apollo's notable interventions was in response to the dishonor shown to his priest, Chryses, by Agamemnon, the leader of the Greek forces. When Agamemnon refused to return Chryses' daughter, Chrysis, Apollo unleashed a devastating plague upon the Greek camp, decimating their ranks and forcing Agamemnon to relent. Throughout the war, Apollo provided protection and support to the Trojans, often intervening in battles and aiding heroes like Hector. His loyalty to Troy and his divine interventions highlighted the gods' capricious nature and their direct impact on the mortal realm. Apollo's role in the Trojan War remains a testament to his complex character and his far-reaching influence. In addition to his many other roles, Apollo was also revered as a god of healing and protection. His son, Asclepius, inherited his father's knowledge of medicine and became the god of medicine, known for his miraculous healing abilities. Apollo's own skills as a healer were legendary, and many ancient Greeks prayed to him for protection against illness and for recovery from ailments. Temples dedicated to Apollo often included healing sanctuaries where the sick could seek divine intervention. Apollo was also seen as a protector of young men and women, guiding them through their formative years and ensuring their well-being. His influence extended to the physical and spiritual health of his devotees, embodying the ideal of the benevolent and caring deity. Apollo's dual role as a healer and protector reinforced his status as a multifaceted god whose reach touched every aspect of human life. Perhaps one of the most enduring legacies of Apollo is the Oracle of Delphi, a center of prophetic wisdom and divine guidance. Pilgrims from across the ancient world traveled to Delphi to seek the counsel of the Pythia, Apollo's priestess. Seated above a chasm that emitted mysterious vapors, the Pythia would enter a trance and deliver cryptic prophecies believed to be inspired by Apollo himself. These prophecies, often shrouded in ambiguity, were highly influential, guiding the decisions of individuals, city-states, and even kings. The Oracle of Delphi was considered the most authoritative source of divine insight, and its influence permeated every aspect of Greek culture and politics. The temple at Delphi, adorned with magnificent art and architecture, stood as a testament to Apollo's dominion over prophecy and his role as a mediator between the divine and mortal realms. The legacy of the Oracle of Delphi continues to captivate the imagination and underscores Apollo's profound impact on the ancient world. Apollo's musical prowess was unmatched, but there was one who dared to challenge him. Marsyas, a satyr renowned for his skill in playing the ulos, a double-reed instrument. Driven by pride, Marsyas boasted that his music was superior to Apollo's, leading to a contest judged by the Muses. The stakes were high, as the loser would face dire consequences. Apollo, with his divine lyre, played a melody so exquisite that it mesmerized all who heard it. To ensure his victory, Apollo played his lyre upside down, a feat Marsyas could not replicate with his ulos. The Muses declared Apollo the winner, and Marsyas, for his hubris, was subjected to a brutal punishment. He was flayed alive. This grim tale serves as a cautionary reminder of the dangers of pride and the severe consequences of challenging the gods. Apollo's victory reaffirmed his supremacy in the realm of music and the arts. Apollo fathered many children, each of whom inherited aspects of his diverse powers and talents. Among his most famous offspring is Asclepius, the god of medicine, who became renowned for his healing abilities and was revered by physicians. Another notable child of Apollo is Orpheus, a legendary musician and poet whose enchanting music could charm all living things and even inanimate objects. Orpheus's tragic love story with Eurydice is one of the most enduring myths of ancient Greece. The Corybantes, ecstatic dancers who served Apollo, embodied the frenzied and ecstatic aspects of his worship. Apollo's numerous children reflected the god's far-reaching influence in various domains, from medicine and music to dance and prophecy. Each offspring carried a piece of Apollo's divine legacy, contributing to his multifaceted and enduring presence in Greek mythology. Apollo's symbols, such as the laurel wreath, the lyre, and the sun chariot, represented his various domains and were revered throughout Greece. Temples dedicated to Apollo, like those at Delphi and Delos, were centers of worship, culture, and artistic expression. The Pythian Games, held in Delphi, celebrated his contributions to music, art, and athleticism, attracting participants from all over the Greek world. These festivals included musical contests, athletic competitions, and theatrical performances, all in honor of Apollo. His worship extended beyond the boundaries of Greece, influencing Roman and later cultures. Apollo's role as a god of light, prophecy, and the arts made him one of the most venerated deities in ancient times, and his temples and festivals served as vibrant centers of communal life and cultural exchange. Apollo's enduring legacy as a symbol of harmony, beauty, and enlightenment continues to inspire and captivate the imagination. Apollo, with his multifaceted domains and rich mythology, stands as one of the most influential and beloved gods of ancient Greece. From his radiant role as the sun god, illuminating the world with his light, to his profound impact on the arts, medicine, and prophecy, Apollo's legacy is one of light, wisdom, and eternal beauty. His stories, filled with both triumphs and tragedies, reflect the complexities of the divine and human experience. Apollo's influence extends far beyond the myths, shaping the cultural and spiritual landscape of the ancient world. His enduring presence in literature, art, and popular culture attests to his timeless appeal and significance. Thank you for joining us on this illuminating journey through the myth and legend of Apollo. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating tales from Mythstory and Legends. Let us know in the comments which god or hero you'd like us to spotlight next.